We learnt division with oranges and pie slices. 12 segments, 6 friends, divide the pieces to make it fair. Division meant sharing. Then we learnt if we only have 3 friends, we'd get a larger slice of the pie. Somehow. We learnt it was justified when some took a second or third slice. The last portion was divided into 12 more, and still, some children got none at all. We were divided into teams for sport. We learnt to compete. Gold star for achievement, black mark for bad behaviour. Then we learnt about remainders. 15 children into 2 teams equals 7 aside. Remainder 1. 1 child on the sidelines, not chosen for either team. We learnt division, tracing outlines of maps with borders between nations. Like pictures in a colouring book, we learnt to stay inside the lines. Learned to divide neighbours into categories called Protestants, Catholics, Muslims, Jews. Somehow, we learned to normalise the divide between those who can shop for designer shoes and those born to grow rice or scavenge for food at landfill sites or make plastic spoons that are used once then thrown away. We learned division with superheroes and cartoon villains. Good versus evil, us and them. Maintaining a constant supply of baddies provides reassurance that we're the good guys. Somehow, we learned to identify whose views in an argument we read about online represents the dark side. We learned to identify whose fault it is when we're stuck in traffic, who to blame when we don't get a pay rise, or when we realise the water our dreams have been sailing on is draining out of the bathtub. Our hopes are capsizing on a puddle in the bathroom floor. We learned to scapegoat. We learned that there's such a thing as right and wrong, and that we know at any given moment which is which. We are close to some divine source of almighty truth. We have insider information, exclusive access to the instruction manual on the right way to live. And we apply this to the minute detail of our lives, insisting there is a right way to wash the dishes and parent our kids, and we have the authority to inform others they have got it wrong. Somehow, we learned to deny our commonality. We learned not to notice that we all want to be happy, autonomous, authentic, connected. We all want to find purpose. We all share the same needs. We all need air, food, shelter. We all need a biosphere that can sustain life. We need to reduce the harm we're doing to this planet to net zero. And we also learnt at school, it doesn't matter how many times you divide a number, you never get to zero. You end up with smaller and smaller fractions, smaller and smaller fraction parts, until our world can't hold together. We need to stop dividing. We need to multiply new ways of thinking. Stitch the world back together like a patchwork quilt. Gather all the fragments and rewrite the curriculum. Instead of learning to divide, we need to learn about mycelium. The network of roots that binds our world together. We need to learn that forests talk to each other. We're as interconnected as flowers and bees. And each time we inhale, we're ingesting the exhaled breath of trees.
Make some noise for Mel!